Waalaikumsalam
Waalaikumsalam
warahmatullahi
warahmatullahi
wabarakatuh.
wabarakatuh.
Alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alamin. Assalatu wassalamu ala rasulihil amin. Muhammad sallallahu wasallamu alaihi wa ala alihi wa ashabihi ajma'in. Amma ba'd. First of all, I hope you all in the best of iman and health. And may Allah bless us and give our spirit for intention to search into knowledge and discourse of knowledge. Okay, so our topic today is ethics, is riba, usury, and interest in Islamic view. Okay, so what the meaning riba, and then what differences between usury and interest? Okay, this is, look at the second slide. Usury, according to this dictionary is one, okay. The first one is the lending of money and excessive rates of interest. The second one, an excessive interest rate. And lending of money, usury. So you can say that about the excessive rate. Okay, excessive rate, or the meaning excessive is in Arabic you say ziyadah or tambahan, yes, kelebihan. Okay, of interest. The word interest is not mean about the willing or about the desire. Okay, about interest is one about the interest refers to the benefits, maybe, or not benefits. The negative word is interest is compensation or commission, yes, compensation. So according to in general and scientific dictionary of language and terms, this is in the dictionary English Arabic, word usury refers to riba. Okay, so usury is riba, or you can say in Arabic faidah fahisha. Okay. So usury is mean is synonym with the word usury, synonym with the riba, or so we can say excessive rate of interest. Okay, we can see from the standard dictionary of English language, interest is payment for the use of money or money so paid, and agreed statutory compensation accruing to a creditor during the time that a loan or debt remains unpaid, reckoned usually as a yearly percentage of the sum owed. And the second one is interest is something added in making a return, something more than is due. Okay, it's clear. So usury and interest. You can see in this next slide. Sorry, okay, yeah, this is one. Usury and interest. So usury is exorbitant or illegal increase. Okay, exorbitant or illegal increase. But the meaning exorbitant is a prohibited or the oversized, and we can say illegal increase. But interest is a reasonable, lawful increase. Okay, maybe usury is unlawful increase and interest is lawful increase. But Islam also prohibit this one interest like a usury. You can see in the other slides. Okay. So riba. Then what the meaning of riba? Okay, riba according to the dictionary, there are 4 dictionary in Arabic and English. Second one is according to the modern dictionary of modern written Arabic. The Arabic noun riba is derived from the Arabic word raba, meaning to increase, to grow, to exit. Okay, to exit. And Lens lexicon, okay, say riba is an addition over and above the principal sum length. So it's a similar meaning. Okay, riba with usury, because this addition over or above the principal of some length or what you can say some word, yes, some word. And also in Arabic dictionary, we find in the Munjid At-Tulab, riba meaning increase or growth. And also Lisan Arab by Ibn Mandur. This is the old and the big dictionary in Arab. Okay, riba also refers to the increase and growth. So Arabic commentaries of the Quran. What Arabic commentaries of the Quran said about riba? Fathul Qadir. Okay. Al-Shawkani Fathul Qadir is the name of book by he is written by Muhammad ibn Ali bin Muhammad Al-Shawkani. Okay. He said riba is any excess or increase. And the Tafsir Jalalain also said also same, okay. This riba is any excess or increase. You can see also in the Tafsir fi al-Quran is written by Said Qutb and Tafsir Ibn Kathir. Okay. Also said riba is the increase on the principal. So meaning increase is similar with the excess. Yes, excessive rates of a principal sum length. Or in Arabic term, ziyadah min al-asl. Okay, addition. Or this is okay. Increase or is ziyad min al-asl. Okay. And then you can move to next slide. Okay, riba. Okay, wait. Have to admit some students. Sorry. Is there some student joining now? Sorry, excuse me. Okay, hello, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Okay, excuse
Yeah,
me.
Pak.
I have to admit some students. Okay, Fira is coming. Okay, where's yes, Fira? Yes. Okay. It is 7th slide. Okay. Okay, back to slide. Okay. Riba in Islamic Arabia. So this is about the description riba in Islamic the verse in the beginning, okay, before Islam coming. This is in Arabic or Makkah. The institution of interest had become a part and okay, there are two students coming. Okay. Rifki and Vera. Okay, so in fact, regarded as essential for the successful operation of the existing economic system by the people, Makkah was a highly mercantile city at the time, and the caravans from east, west, north, and south come to Makkah for both trade and pleasure. And the wealth was concentrated, okay, in the hands of elite who governed the city. So the underprivileged and the dispossessed, and even those from middle class society sought loans for various reasons. The Jewish tribes, okay, in Arabia, thrive on money lending. So you can see in the beginning of era is before Islam coming to Makkah, is we can say that Makkah is at the time was held by controlled by the Jewish tribes, and Jewish tribe is the, you can say, the control of money, okay, at the time, because Makkah become a mercantile city, okay, is because the Jewish tribes control of the economic system, and the people who's you can say the underprivileged and dispossessed, okay, at the time, this is a low economic so they have no reason to borrow money or take money from the borrow money from the Jewish tribes at the time. So we can say the economic reason, yes, economic reason is a bit acute among the underprivileged people at the time. Okay, in this slide, okay, riba. Okay, actually there are two kinds of riba. Okay, I think you all know this type or this kind. Okay, there are two types of riba that's practiced in Arabic at the time. The first one is riba nasi'ah. Riba and nasi'ah. What do you mean in riba and nasi'ah? Riba and nasi'ah is an interest on debt. Nasi'ah, okay, interest on debt. Nasi'ah means credit or delay of payment. delay of payment, nasi'ah. This type of riba was quite widespread and well known during the time of the Prophet and was practiced in a variety of ways. So riba nasi'ah you can say it's clear. Riba was practiced in variety of ways during the time. So there are three. Okay, actually there are three practice. Okay, or types for riba nasi'ah. The first type, this, okay, look at this description. Okay, sorry. I'm sorry. Okay. Okay, are you there? Okay, riba nasi'ah. Okay, the first type is the creditor would lend money to a debtor for a fixed period of time. Okay, period of time. And when the time has expired and the debtor was unable to pay the debt, he was allowed more time to repay on the condition that he would repay more than the principal. Now look at this one. Okay, creditor. Okay, lend money to a debtor and for a fixed period of time is debt. Okay, and then when the debtor unable to pay the debt, he was allowed more time to repay on the condition that would repay more than the principal. This is the first type. The second type is the creditor would lend a debtor money for a fixed period of time at a determined rate of interest. Okay, at a determined rate of interest to be paid monthly. Is for example. Okay, and when the time had elapsed, the debtor returned the principal to a creditor. Okay, this is the second type. And the third one is the third type is the creditor will lend a borrow money for a fixed period of time at a determined rate of interest to be paid together with the principal on the expiration of the time. Okay, so you can see the differences between three types of the riba nasi'ah. Is of riba nasi'ah. So riba nasi'ah, according to Qatada, yes, Qatada is applied to selling goods on credit for an agreed terms. When the term expires, okay, and the buyer finds himself unable to settle, the seller raises the price in terms of extending the settlement term. So this is increase, or we can say the excessive of principal some land, and uh, depends of the period of time. Yes. Okay. According to Mujahid, what Mujahid said, if a borrower fails to settle a debt, he agrees to make an additional payment. It's an additional payment of a original loan to lender, okay, to the lender in return for extension of the settlement period. So Usama bin Zaid, okay, quote the Prophet of saying, Riba and Nasi'ah, okay, is the only real form of the usury. So Riba and Nasi'ah is the only real form of usury. So it's very clear, okay. Riba Nasi'ah is was practiced by Arabia people at the time, is before Islam coming, okay, the beginning. And what about Riba Fadl? This is the second type of Riba. Riba Fadl is increase based on difference in quality. Okay, this applies to premiums on spot transaction involving the exchange of quantities of the same commodity. It's something extra, gold for gold, silver for silver. Okay, rice for rice. Okay, you can say this dates for dates. Okay, then the other goods. Such transactions are considered, okay, unserious, usurious because they bring exploitation, okay, a feature common to all types of usury. And this fact will be of great importance in our discussion of the contemporary situation. Riba al-Fadl. So Riba al-Fadl is a type of riba. Now we have stated a cure on the shadow of the human life, because they understand this is, barter between one thing or two thing. Is they claim or they assume that barter is not apart from the riba. But actually, we can find, okay, riba al-fadl is like if you give someone or not give about change your bicycle maybe, or your bag to another bag with your friends, but maybe you have a new bag or a new like with a bicycle, and then your friend gives you a chance with two bicycle or two bag. So this is about the transaction of difference in on difference in quality. But also this is a riba al-fadl. Okay. Okay, riba and nasi'ah and riba al-fadl. Okay. Okay, the differences between both. Riba and nasi'ah is usually is self-explanatory. It involves an increased payment and time extension. So we highlight two words: increased payment and time extension. the two essential elements of a usury transaction. On the other hand, riba al-fadl is there have to be real differences in quality of the same commodity, which give rise to an increase in the quantity of one over the other. Okay, this is increase in the quantity of one over the other. This is clear in Bilal's transaction, as mentioned in the slide before. This is Bilal transaction. Look at the number 3. Is Bilal attention about the debts. Okay, some debts. Bilal has some debts of excellent quality, and then Bilal exchange or some debts of low quality that we are his position. Okay, so this is definitely riba al-fadl, because there is a shade of the riba. Di situ ada bayang-bayang riba ya. Okay. So actually riba al-fadl also is this like transaction is in the shadow of the riba, the pure of riba. Okay. Okay. So you can say it concludes the riba nasi'ah, more money is paid for less money. Riba al-fadl, more money, gold, cereals, grains, or fruit, or etc., are paid in exchange for less. Okay. So riba therefore doesn't apply to credit transaction money only, but also in other forms of barter sales or purchases of commodities. Okay, or commodities. So riba apply to credit transaction. This is the riba nasi'ah. But the other form is barter sales or purchases of commodities. Okay, in exchange for less. This is the riba al-fadl. Okay, this is Quran on riba. There are many verses in the Quran say about riba. Okay, in the Surah Ar-Rum, number 39, wama ataitum min riba. Okay, ada min riban yarbuwa fi amwalin nas fala yarbuwa inda Allah. Okay, also the Imran, number 130, and then also in Surah Al-Baqarah, this is 275 to 276. Sorry. Ya ayyuhalladzina amanu la ta'kulu riba adha'afan mudha'afa wa wattaqullaha. Hada Al-Imran. Yes. Al-Baqarah 275 says ya ayyuhalladzina amanu la ta'kulu riba. Ya ayyuhalladzina ya alladzina ya'kuluna riba, alladzina ya'kuluna riba la yaqumuna illa kama yaqumul ladzi yatakhabbathu asy-syaitan minal mas. Okay, you go directly to the reflection on the horrific image of riba. Okay, this is what Al-Quran said about riba. Okay, those who eat riba will not stand on the day of resurrection or in the hereafter, except like the standing of a person beaten by shaitan, leading him to insanity. So the word yatakhabbatuhu or yatakhabbatu is derived from the kha, ba, ta, three letter. Al-khabatu means every step leads to error. It is without guidance. And what al-mas means, al-lamam or al-awlaq is insanity. Al-lammatu, and then the meaning is disaster. And al-mas also refers to the alsu. Al-alsu, it means in total confusion, okay, of mind, total confusion of mind. And al-zu'du is anxiety and afraid. This is according from the Lisan al-Arab, the Arabic dictionary. It's a big dictionary. So to sum up the expression, yatakhabbatuhu syaitan minal mas, okay, as mentioned in the ayah, yatakhabbatuhu syaitan minal mas, or the meaning, it means shaitan or shaitan has misled the eaters of riba steadily from the true path by his false desires and their interests until they stand or walk on this world, okay, and on the day of hereafter, or in the day of resurrection, Qiyamah, with the insanity condition or anxiety or afraid and destruction. So this is a real, horrific, really horrific image of riba. Said Qutb, in his tafsir, or his interpretation of the Quran, fi dhilal al-Quran, the name of his tafsir or his book, in the shade of Quran. He said that this ayah is Al-Baqarah 275. Not only talk about the condition of years of riba in this world, but also in the Qiyamah, but also in this world, okay, today. So you can say the surrounding of ours is like, the people or the actor of riba, the creditor, maybe the debtor, okay, the borrower, okay, the lender is also same. They not maybe, but we can say that they are in a terrible condition. Like maybe they have more money, they have much money, they have is that some wealth, like home, cars, okay, and goods of the home, but actually their life is terrible, or is what you can say that horrific. Yeah, it's anxiety. Anxiety is the highest afraid of human being in his life. So okay, the next slide, riba and international economic crisis. Okay, so a usurious or interest-based system assumes a total divorce between the living will and human life, leading to the conclusion that man is the absolute master of this world. It's like the word is belonging, okay? It's belonging, okay? and okay, not bound by any responsibility toward God or any obligation to respect His teaching and or comments. So the powerful individuals or institution not only control the world economy and international world, but they also will enormous influence in several other worlds in life, with the aim of enhancing their role, their role and position in the world. So the powerful individuals and institution hold the economic control or economic system to make sure the mobility of economic in the world. Okay, but we can say because maybe the without ethics in economic, they can manipulate the world economy for their own benefits, manufacturing and fueling regular economic crisis in various parts of the world, and diverting economic and industrial production away from the common world interests to areas that will give them the greatest advantage and control of international wealth. So this catastrophic situation has been further exacerbated by the success of these powerful finance centers and groups through their strong influence in the political, economic, media, and entertainment world to create the universal popular myth, popular myth that usury is a good and natural aspect of the economy, without which there will be no economic prosperity or growth. Some of them said the riba or usury or interest is same, is like trading. Quran says innamal bay'u mithlu riba. Kan? Some of them say that innamal bay'u mithlu riba. It's riba or trading, selling and buying is like riba. We can separate in trading, our trading, the advantage, the benefit. So each traders or each seller needs this advantage. But actually, Islam do separation or make clear differences between riba and trade. Wa halallahu al-bay'a wa harrama riba. This is very clear. The trading is can be practiced in Islamic encourage. Islam encourage trading, with the lawful system, but riba is prohibited. Now look at this relationship between capitalism and his influence to the international economic crisis. Capitalists, on the other hand, is those working in commerce and industry. On the other, it's based on mistrust, strife, and resentment. Moneylenders try to make maximum gains from lending their money, and therefore the fear of squeeze on the money supply to cause a rise in the cost of borrowing. Well, this eventually leads to a slowdown in the economy. In the economy, a rise in unemployment, and a fall in the purchasing power of the individual. So this creates a fall in industrial loans, which in turn forces the moneylenders to reduce the cost of borrowing. This is highlight the word, to reduce the cost of borrowing. And a new cycle of growth and prosperity begins, okay, only to lead to another recession and more misery for borrowers and consumer. So borrowers and consumer is the big victims, okay, this cycle of economic, from the capitalists and the as lender, money lenders, okay, to you know, underprivileged economic, or you can say the borrowers and consumer, okay. It is this vicious cycle of boom and bust that brings about the regular international economic crisis. So, and this is unrealistic dreamers and idealists. Who is unrealistic dreamers? We are. Maybe we can say that we are the unrealistic dreamers and idealists. This is according to they claim or they assumption, okay. The capitalists or the people who agree with the riba, with the usury, okay, they mention or they call us, or cause the people, other people who disagree, unrealistic dreamers and idealists. Okay. On the other side, those calling for the abolition of usury are mentioned as unrealistic dreamers and idealists motivated. Okay, and idealists motivated by moralistic and religious consideration that are capable. So they said maybe the capitalists or the riba actors said, if we give the chance to the unrealistic dreamers or idealists, okay, because the moralistic and religious consideration or the ethic economic, okay, Islamic ethic economics maybe. So what happened according to them, okay, the corrupting the whole modern economic system. So they maybe claim us or assume that we will corrupt the whole modern economic system. What is more, those who criticize, okay, the interest-based economic system on this growth, okay, are this ridiculed by people who are in relative victims of this very system. Another victim of the system of usury is world economy, which is possibly set on the wrong course by international usurers. Thus, it suffers periodic. Okay, state manage a crisis to make sure that all its benefits are reaped by such usurers rather than by humanity as a whole. So it's very clear. The controlling from the capitalists makes create the economic crisis. Okay, Dr. Sarhat, this is a former governor of the German Central Bank, and his speech in 1953 in Damascus said that with an finite mathematical operation, it would be possible to show that the total sum of the all liquid money in the world ends up in the hands of a few usuries. okay, usurers, because usurers or lenders gains in every deal, while the borrower is equally liable to gain or loss. So logically, therefore, money will ultimately end up with the one who always gains. So this is the now the basics is the important information that money will ultimately end up with the one who always gains, because we can say money. This is money. The characteristic of money, like this one. Okay, money will ultimately end up with the one who always gains. This is in the daily life, okay, transaction or business, economic and business. Okay, this is the dangerous of money. Yes. So moral and practical consideration. So you can say this one before the teaching and ethics of Islam, as we have seen, are in total conflict with Usury's economy. All the ruling, okay, used by the official clergy in Muslim countries, and the argument advanced to show that Usury may be accommodated into the Islamic system are pure humbug aims at deceiving the public. So the usury system is, of course, cues on all humanity, not only ethically and religiously, but also economically and practically. It is a system that creates unhappiness and restricts the growth of harmony and stability in society. This fight is deceptive from my promise of prosperity. And the last one, you can see its moral and practical consideration are intricately linked in all his action. Man is governed by the term of God's governance. He is here with a mission and a responsibility, and will have to account for his action in the hereafter. An Islamic economic system must be built on moral and ethical principle. So must be created, must be controlled, or must be must be held on moral and ethical principles. Such principles are not a merely desirable addition that can be done without in people's life. Okay, thank you. So okay, you can so our session now, discussion session. So you can what about your economic system within the COVID-19 era? Is the okay? You can unmute. Okay, unmute your sound. Can unmute. Maybe okay. Walid first.
Yes, sir.
So, what's your opinion? Okay, your opinions about the economic system circulation. Circulation about economic circulation in within this COVID-19 era, because this issue is very you know full of the attention of human, of the people in the world. So what's your opinion? A connection to the by connecting to the moral and ethic principle. Okay.
During this pandemic, economic is really getting worse in whole world. Some countries are getting better, start to getting better. Other countries is getting more worse. So like the interesting economic was for me, it's Germany, who really did a grateful job in like not long time, and just the beginning of the pandemic, they try to help the people who are in daily life. And this is the important, because when it's the pandemic come, everyone is staying home, who getting like really bad, who are working about the daily life. So I'm doing my thesis about how the economy affect the people with daily life.
Okay.
So I read about many countries and what they did for this pandemic. The one was really interesting was Germany, that paid for everyone in daily life, visitor, everyone, they paid to him a month wage. Okay. So the one who is still saving the economy is Germany. For others, all of them getting worse than before.
Okay.
Even Indonesia, it's getting more worse. Okay. Arabic too. Everything has become bad, but maybe and soon, hopefully soon, where everything will back like before, as usual.
Okay, thank you. Okay, thank you so much. Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
And then from other opinion, from Adinda. Adinda.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So state your reason or your idea or your good statement or strongest statement about the circulation economic system, in within COVID-19 era, and connect by connecting to the ethics and principle. Okay.
I'm sorry, pardon, sir. Can you repeat the question?
Give your statement, your strong statement about the economic circulation, within a COVID-19 era, by connecting to the ethic principle, You can see the environmental crisis, also in our surrounding. So you can don't play or overview maybe and the specific region, Indonesia or maybe in the world. Okay, please.
Okay, sir, thank you. In my point of view about this circulation in economic circulation due to this coronavirus,
Yeah. Hello.
The circulation was very complicated because, especially in economic, because all of the Because all of the transportation and all of the company is stopped to producing. So I'm sorry, sir. I'm really confused with the question.
Okay, never mind. It's good. Okay. The important is that important things we can find the keyword or your